Hi, my name is Andrew Greenfield, and I'd like to relate to you one of my proudest moments, where in the summer of 1992, I actually prevented a triple drowning at Troy Athens High School. Things have changed since then, so I've had to recreate this using CGI and artificial intelligence and generative AI, all the other fun stuff. But the key thing is I feel very proud. There's not a police report or any other report. I don't even have their names. I just hope that now, here it is, well over 30 plus years later, that young boy and those two girls have gone on to great things. But back then, at the time, I'd been a lifeguard for well over 10 years. And unfortunately, this young mother, she brought her even younger son, obviously, and she kept begging, that's the only time I can bring him. I know he's not ready for this class, but please, can you just keep him in there? And so the bargain was struck that as long as he stayed by the side of the wall and had a kickboard, because this pool had a 5-foot depth in the center, even in the lanes, that's why it was meant for intermediate and above, that things were okay. So the first few classes he was okay, but unfortunately, yes, you see where this story is going. He actually grabbed in panic for some reason in the middle of the pool 2 other young girls and brought them down, and so I was able to save them. Now I'm going to show you the reenactment in this following video. And so this is all pure training. I can't even remember much more than just pure action, and you'll see that as best as I can animate it really quickly here. First, let's go through the topographic. There's a deep end that I'm not modeling. That's where one of the lifeguards was. The gallery was a good 20 to 30 feet above the pool where everyone was watching. So there's lots of witnesses to this. It was, I remember, a very hot July. Here it is from the ground floor. And no, the pool did not have a sunroof or anything like that. Michigan pools are mostly indoor. So yes, it was an indoor high school built well before my time, and it was showing its age and everything like that. But it still was a nice facility. The shallow end on both sides of the lanes was about 3.5 feet, but about 5 feet. And the deep end, not modeled, but that's where one of the other guards was. The other guard that was helping me was in the farthest lane away from the young man who grabbed the other girls. You can see him with his hand up. You can see me at the far end watching as everyone comes closer. And so let's get to that right now that you have a good topographic in mind. Let's actually get right to the action. So as all those kids were coming closer to me, all of a sudden I heard some sort of gasp or shrill from the balcony. And I looked right down where they were looking at, and I saw the disturbance where I saw this huge mass of something at the bottom part of the pool. Again, it was about 5 feet deep. So I immediately started to swim over as fast as possible over to that particular area. So you'll see I will swim on over and ducked underneath the lane marker and then grabbed both of the 2 young girls as well as the young man. So with each hand I had one of the girls, and I actually used the side of my body to keep the young man up against the wall, all of them well above the water line because of my quick save and grabbing them all from the bottom and pushing them out there. And so that's what basically happened in a fraction of a second. I would say a total time of maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes at the outset. And of course, everyone got out of the pool. Everyone was okay. No CPR, no mouth-to-mouth or anything like that. It happened just so fast. And I'm glad I was able to swim over as fast as I could to grab them. So there were no injuries. No one went to the hospital for inhalation or anything like that. And that's the story of my triple rescue. Hope it entertained you. And I hope it shows how important lifeguards and water safety instructors are. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Here's a picture of me way back when in case you didn't squint enough. But for everyone out there, please make sure all of your kids take swimming lessons. Make sure they know how to swim, at least tread water in case they fall into water with an unknown depth. And thanks for watching this video. And I hope it puts a smile to your face that there's people like me every day who are saving lives in all manner of speaking and making sure that life goes on.